My name is Fantasia Wood, and I'll be presenting on the big picture. So, why do we often fail to see the big picture? First is tunnel vision. I actually read this really interesting quote that said that it was comparing Indian culture versus American culture and how to see the big picture, and the fact that Americans often think in boxes, which I found interesting because then all the articles correlating with it happen to be by Indian authors. So that's pretty cool. Just fun fact. Bias and assumptions, preconceived notions limiting our perspective. Basically, if you think one way, it's hard to hammer your way out of that bias or that preconceived notion. So that can cause you to kind of limit yourself or your experiences, and overwhelmed. Honestly, it can get down to anxiety. It can be kind of scary to think about the big picture of things and how everything fits together because it kind of requires a lot of work. And so regularly pausing to reflect and realign with long-term objectives is great. I recommend a notebook or some sort of like life categorizing. I know there's apps for everything. I'm sure there's an app for it. What are my priorities? Currently, my priorities are personal growth, continuing to learn and improve myself. I'm at a weird stage of life where I'm still continuing school, but also I have a well-established family and a medium established career. So just finding areas of growth anywhere you can, building meaningful connections with my friends, family, and colleagues. I'm very involved in my community and I intend to continue to be involved. I feel like that's one of the greatest ways that you can learn personal growth is by sacrificing yourself a bit and making a positive difference in my community or field. So I like to work with children, so I want to make sure a piece of me is left with them so that they can carry it on in the future. That's something super important for me. Where is my opportunity to make a difference? So I could have put so many things on this slide, and honestly, it feels weird that I only put one thing, but hear me out, honestly, anywhere. In the grocery store, at home, at work, you can make a difference just in the way you portray yourself, the words you choose to use, the information you choose to give out to others. And so, it's just the kindness you choose to use, the information that you tell people. I love telling people, hey, by the way, this could really help you. Here's some information. I mean, it can be annoying, but hopefully not. And so, anywhere. And then, out of all the articles I researched, the one-sided was the one that was like, yeah, be your best anywhere that you are. So I agree. Do you believe that you have reached your full potential? Oh, absolutely not. Growth is continuous. You're always growing. I'm going to run into something some point in my life and learn that I'm either really good at it or really bad at it. And from there, I'll continue to grow and learn because it's forever. And so, new challenges reveal untapped potential was kind of like my, all right, so how great can I be? My potential is infinite with the right mindset. I can do anything I want to do because whether I succeed or fail, I'm still given the opportunity to learn from it. And so that's truly what I believe. So, as far as a plan, I set ambitious but realistic goals. Once again, the notebooking is probably a good way to do that, or an app or whatever you use to keep your life organized. Stay disciplined and embrace failure. Once again, trying something is still an opportunity to learn, even if you fail. What could be holding me back? Self-doubt, fear of failure, or external constraints. I definitely think fear would be the biggest one. A lot of people are very scared to do something and fail or be hurt. And like to a certain extent, you should listen to your gut. Like don't jump off of a large bridge or something if your gut's telling you not to. But I think sometimes we can push past the fear in order to try new things. And solution, replace limiting beliefs with empowering actions. So just the I can't do that because kind of replace it with it's okay to fail, so I'll try is the concept. So that's the conclusion to my presentation. And I wanted to close it with a little quote that says, the future depends on what you do today. which I like because I feel like everyone knows it, but it really does. You know, if you choose to make no action, you can't sit around and be like, ah, why did nothing change? So that is the end of my presentation. Thank you so much for your time.